and restarting it for the rest of the stream. So today's stream will be on YouTube in 2 chunks. YouTube doesn't seem to like streams longer than 12 hours, so I could do it in 1 chunk really, but anyways, I'm breaking them up at about 6-hour chunks.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
Yes, it would.
Tupari, now available with dextro amino acids. You could really go for a Tupari sports drink, couldn't you?
Divination, do you want me to wait? I hear you.
Now made with 10% real
Do you want me to wait
juice.
until I've got Tali to wrap it up, to do the last part? Will it still make a difference?
Tupari is made with no natural sweeteners. I knew a man who went 3 days without a Tupari sports drink. He got hit by a shuttle. Tupari, the taste Solarians have come to love.
Jay asking, you have an Xbox One and a laptop. Is there something you can download to start a more thorough customization? Do you already have a capture device for your laptop? I mean, you can stream from the Xbox One, which you probably know, but you can stream from your laptop with OBS. In order to capture your Xbox, though, you're going to need a capture device like an Elgato or an Aver or a Blackmagic or something. You're going to need a capture device of some sort.
Nothing wakes you up in the morning like Tupari Sports Drink's blast of Tupo berry flavor. Tupari, it's good for you. Tupari brings your ancestors back from the grave.
I'm going to get me some Tupari.
9 out of 10 Tupari drinkers recommend Tupari to their friends. The last one is on my list. We sell so much Tupari, it has to be good.
That logic.
12 trillion bottles of Tupari are sold in a day. Where's yours? Oh, that's right. It's inside me. Tupari. 10 minutes of berry bliss for only
I know what you're talking about. Atlantis, Shepard keeps doing that.
Only losers drink Paragate. You want Tupari.
Winners drink Tupari.
I know you're weakening. Tupari is on your mind.
Give in.
Give in.
Give in.
Commander Shepard drinks Tupari. Don't you want to be like Commander Shepard? Commander Shepard is referenced under license from Alliance Military Recruitment Services.
I think that's it.
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now?
So Shepard's not going to have a favorite store on the Citadel this time.
Outlet on Zakara Ward.
Give me a discount.
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chip?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel. Or,
I bet you don't make many sales. This ward isn't exactly the Presidium. Not a big market for expensive tech here.
The Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
That's a noble goal, but maybe if you took off a few percentage points, sales would improve enough to offset the balance.
I cannot hold a sale without permission from the district manager.
How about for one special customer with a large credit account? Someone like Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel.
Oh, you're Shepard. I didn't even think. Well, you must get injured frequently on your missions. I could give you my employee discount if it would encourage you to make a large purchase.
That would certainly encourage me.
Please, browse our catalog.
Metagel capacity. Oh yeah.
This should come in handy.
Life support webbing. 10% health. It's not, these aren't passive mods until you put them on your armor. So you have to swap out other components. You can't just stack all these cool little 10% here, 5% here mods. You have to pick and choose. A good chance we'll end up wearing the Blood Dragon armor or something, so.
Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed to help with alien bacteria.
We can get whatever you'd like for little Jake, Rebecca.
Wait, the immunobooster can delay muscle development in high-gravity environments. What if that hurts him?
Shepard, we know times are tough. Station records show that you made only 0 credits. last
0
year.
credits.
If you need something to get you to your next paycheck,
Oh man.
error, dig not found. Let cause pawn and payday loan can help. We offer you
Sleep well, Jim. Feel better. Everybody's getting sick. Don't get sick, man. Don't get sick, Jim.
No questions asked. All we need is your citizenship ID. Come down today.
I guess it's that time of year, but everybody's getting sick. Are we gonna be mean to Mareb? The Solarians just love Shepard. We're really gonna be a dick to him.
Welcome to Saranus Applications. Can I address you? Ah, Shepard.
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Jay, is it possible to somehow link your laptop with your Xbox so at least you'll have a broadcast with a face cam? Probably not the way you're asking. Like if you're asking whether you can stream from the Xbox but use your laptop's camera as a webcam instead of a Kinect, for example, I don't think you can do that. I don't think the Xbox One supports that. Pretty sure the only camera that works with the Xbox One is the Kinect. Maybe someone can correct me if that's wrong. You can probably use different microphones with the Xbox One, but not different cameras. Is that true? You cannot likely hook up your laptop as the camera. So with a capture device, you could, instead of streaming from the Xbox, stream the Xbox from your laptop. That's what you could do, but you'll need to buy something to do that. Oh man.
A Volus was in here not too long ago.
Being mean to this guy.
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit.
Damn it, Jim.
He left
Don't
until
get
it was
sick.
already
I'm not a
gone.
doctor.
If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
This is where the credit shit was. That's awesome. Damn it, Jim. Don't get sick. I'm not a doctor.
You know, I'm on a very important mission right now.
I don't doubt it. The savior of the Citadel would get nothing less.
And the problem is the damn bureaucrats. They won't get me the latest astrographic data. You can't save the galaxy with star charts from 2183, right?
2183? Why don't they just give you a slide rule and ask you to eyeball it?
Exactly. That's why I need a reliable supplier who can sell me updates at wholesale.
Wholesale? Of course, Shepard. Anything I can do to bring...
We didn't even have to be a dick to him. That was
You got
awesome. That was awesome. Damage protection. So this is a proper passive upgrade once you research it. 10% bonus to shields, barriers, and armor. This comprehensive systems upgrade offers improved protection for all squad members, regardless of team members' individual defensive strategies. Worth the money.
Use this.
Tech damage, also expensive. We're getting low on credits. We're going to be unable to buy things when we get to Ilium. We're not getting there today, but... squad bonus, 10% tech power damage. Standard Omni tools are calibrated with a wide neural input tolerance range, so they can be used effectively by any race. By tuning the inputs of the Omni tool to match the specific neural patterns of the user, responsiveness and power can be greatly increased. Once tuned in this manner, the Omni tool is almost unusable by anyone but the wearer, and it must be constantly recalibrated to subtle neural shifts.
This looks interesting.
I felt her hand go into my pocket. When I checked, my credit chit was gone.
Felt her hand go into your pocket.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saranus Applications. The clerk's holding it for you.
Oh. Well, the Quarian could have stolen it.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
Remember, we rolled a naughty. We voted on a naughty, so we're not doing Paragon interrupts. Unless it's a loyalty
That was
thing.
C-Sec guy's problem. He had no evidence that you did anything wrong.
Till the next vote.
Everyone's been like that since I got here.
It hurt not stepping in there. There's actually a great line with that Paragon interrupt. You say, wait, you're gonna run her in for vagrancy? No, I don't remember the whole line. Does anyone remember the whole line? It's a great line. You basically stuff it in their faces. The Volus is being rude and C-Sex is just being stupid, and then threatens to haul her in, and she didn't do anything wrong. So Shepard really throws it in their face. Where are we going? Yeah, what are we doing? We got to go visit the council. Somewhat reluctantly. What else is here? Zakira Ward, Dark Star Lounge. We haven't been down there yet, I don't think. Haven't been down to the dock yet. And then up to the Presidium. Let's start at the bottom here. No, Mike, I'm doing well, thank you. I've been eating real food again. Feeling normal. Drank 2 cups of coffee today. 1 this morning and 1 on stream. So I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, man. That was awkward for a few days, not being able to hold down food.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
Here's the World of Warcraft vendor.
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in?
The GameStop, rather.
A new game.
2 credits towards a new game.
You know what's good? Alliance Corsair. The battles are pretty realistic, but it's still fun, and you can install it on an Omni tool. For 10 credits, we offer data protection for any game we sell. If the copy protection ever malfunctions, you can download a new copy free.
Damn DRM.
Those Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinakiba are really nasty.
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Oh, sorry. I was playing this fascinating human game, Solitaire. Did you need something?
That's why I wouldn't answer for a minute.
I wish they still made role-playing games like they used to. These days, it's all big choices and visceral combat. I miss those old games, where you had to remember to drink water, and it took 5 hours real time to fly somewhere. Do you have an account with us? If you open one, we have a special this month. You can download a game free. The worst thing about extranet games is when some Batarian comes on and insists on speaking his own language without auto-translation. I don't get the complaints about the Grim Terminus Alliance games. So what if you can capture and beat slaves? It's just a game. You know anyone who plays that extranet game, Third Coil? Me neither. You sure hear about it a lot in the news, though. I know it looks like I'm not working, but there's only so many times you can sweep the place. If games were still available on OSD, I could alphabetize the racks or something. Do you play those human sports games? They sell well in the Alliance. And to Krogan.
And to Krogan.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
See what happens with the Turian. Human. She just walks in. Give me a discount.
I understand you sell hunting supplies. I'm interested.
Why would human scavengers need guns? They only strike when their prey is weak. Like that time the Citadel was attacked by Geth and you killed the Council.
Whoops.
As I recall, you had a fleet here to protect the Council. Sovereign blew right through them. Too bad your admirals didn't ask us for help sooner. At least you've got us here to protect you now.
What are you saying?
I'm saying that you're gonna help me by selling these weapons at cost. Because you know humans are the best defense this place has right now.
Fine. You've got it. Now buy something and get out.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Go to hell.
Go to hell. Yikes. So we're almost broke. Submachine gun damage, heavy pistol damage. I can just get the heavy pistol damage. I want both. I should have waited on... What did I pick up? Maybe the 10% shields. I grabbed something else, though. What was the other thing I just grabbed? I forgot already. We're going to grab heavy pistol. We'll have to come back for submachine gun damage.
This is valuable.
Burn! That burn!
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
Oh, here we are. It's Kalisa! let's we haven't saved in a while. I don't think the game's gonna crash or anything, but Elisa time. Omni-tool. Ah, yes, thank you.
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
Do you really want to interview us again? Are you sure? Elisa, is this in your best interests? Your face healed nicely.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News. I interviewed you 2 years ago.
Ah,
when I
yes.
first became a Spectre.
Interviewed.
You punched me when my questions hit too close to home. Do you
Hi,
have
Tom. Am I supposed to know you?
Sorry, don't remember, don't care.
But the people remember you, Shepard. Your bad, your news. I just want to give your story its due.
Don't remember. Don't care.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to abandon the Destiny Ascension, sacrificing nearly...
I've had enough of your disingenuous assertions.
Oh, God. I warned her.
I knew this was a mistake.
You think you can keep treating the press like this and get away with it? Check vid. Did we get it? Nice.
She's happy. Yikes. Yeah, let's get right to the point. We got another black eye. How far are you in the game? Almost nowhere, Tom. We just started today. We've been going about 6 hours, 6.5 hours. It's probably going to be a 50+ hour playthrough over the next week, so not far at all. We've hardly recruited anyone. And we're going to get everyone, and we're going to try and keep everyone loyal. Go for no one left behind.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since Eden Prime...
No, that was her mustaches. It's twice now. Just like old times. We have been there and there and there. I think it's time to go to the Presidium, unless I missed the level. So, Archangel, Tom, the plan is to do Warlord first, because apparently we can do some neat stuff if we do Warlord first.
I wasn't sure you got my message.
Oh, and we can't blow off Anderson, because he's a butt.
Time, Captain.
It's Counselor now. I had to give up my commission when I joined the Council. I'm glad you came. Though I was hoping the rest of the Council would be here for this meeting too. Unfortunately, they rarely listen to me. Sometimes I wonder if Udina would have been the better choice for this.
Oh, hell no.
Nobody said this.
Udina's not the right choice for anything but the grinder.
You get things done.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. But I doubt Udina would echo it. He thinks I need to work on my people skills.
I'm still not clear on why you wanted me to come.
There's been a lot of
I'm Commander Shepard, and I punched a reporter on the Citadel.
Some of what I hear has been, frankly, a little disturbing. I
Twice.
wanted to give you a chance to explain your actions. Maybe get the Council to see things from your point of view. But they refuse to see you. You let the previous Council die during Sovereign's attack on the Citadel. They feel you'll always put human interests before galactic concerns. Rumors that you're working with Cerberus haven't helped. What are you doing out there?
What did you expect? You left me for dead. Turned your back on me just like you've done to our missing colleagues.
Not Anderson, though.
We
that was
thought
cold.
You were dead. As soon as I heard different, I sent you that message.
Oh, that look.
I know you, Shepard. I know you wouldn't work for Cerberus without a good reason. Something more is going on here.
The Collectors are abducting our colonists in the Terminus systems, and I think they're working for the Reapers.
The Collectors? We hadn't considered that. There's so little data. They've always seemed like a fringe threat. If they're a front for the Reapers, this is big. But even that may not be enough to get the Council off its tail. The others have spent the past 2 years convincing themselves the Reapers don't exist. I tried to get the truth out, but they don't want to see it. It's just easier for them to accept Sovereign as a Geth warship.
Are they blind? What about Vigil, the Prothean VI on Ilos?
The VI in Ilos shut itself down. You're the only one who spoke to it, just like you and your crew are the only ones who spoke directly to Sovereign. Officially, the existence of the Reapers has been dismissed as a myth spread by Saren to convince the Geth to follow him. We both know the truth. But I've spent 2 years fighting that line, and I don't have much to show for it.
Don't want her to be an ass to Anderson or general to politics and administration, but let's find out what happens.
The original council was made up of a bunch of blind, stubborn
That's what I was
morons.
looking for.
The new council looks just as bad.
Just as bad.
It's up to you to stop the Reaper, Shepard. All I've got is a title if you want it. I can reinstate your Spectre status. I won't win any popularity contests, but they can't really object. Your title was never officially rescinded when you died. Besides, you're still a hero to humanity. And the Council knows the danger of discounting our opinion.
It's a relic I don't need. No, we'll take it. We'll take it.
I'll take whatever asset I can get, old friend. Coming from you, it's as good as the first time.
Not quite the same.
Anderson is a bud through and through to the end.
Symbolic than useful, but it still has
I'm trying to change that.
The rest is up to you. I'll keep the Council and the Alliance off your back. Shouldn't be too hard if you're operating out in the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk
Now this
about...
guy.
Shepard.
Shepard.
What are you doing here?
I got a long list of people I didn't want to see, and your name is right at the top.
The feeling is mutual, believe me. Your return is a bureaucratic nightmare for us. I hope you didn't do anything foolish, Counselor, like try to arrange a meeting with the Council. There could be serious political ramifications.
I don't answer to you, Udina. Why don't you go to your office and think about that for a while?
Of course, Counselor. Good day to both of you.
Sorry about that. Udina's never gotten over the fact that I got the Council position instead of him. Sometimes I need to put him in his place.
What do you keep him around for?
He's got his uses. And if you want something done on the Citadel, he knows who can make it happen. Plus, he's always happy to attend all those formal diplomatic functions I can't be bothered with.
You do get one view of the Citadel like it appeared in the first. That was it. From Anderson's place. You can see the ring. Otherwise, I don't think you get to see that in 2. Unless I'm just wrong.
How have the last couple years treated you?
Serving on the Council isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
Come with us, Anderson.
Forget Udina and the Council.
Come with me
Join
if
my
you want to
crew and
live.
Stop the collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line. That's got to be yours.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
What happened to Gunnery Chief Williams after the Normandy was destroyed?
Operations Chief Williams is still with the Alliance, but she's working on a special mission. It's classified.
Classified.
I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand.
I should go.
I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful.
So look at this view.
Cerberus.
This is the Mass Effect 1 Citadel that you get to walk around in. You get to walk on that platform. I think the view that they showed us of, I don't know if I can aim at it to really show you, but right about where Shepard's head is down there past the trees is the Consort's office. Shiala. Not Shiala, but I'm confusing two NPCs, right? Two Asaris, but the Consort. Consort is down there. You just can't see it well. And yet we don't get to travel to that part of the Citadel in Mass Effect 2. I never really noticed before that we even had that. It's kind of neat. So, Spectre status was granted once again. I think we can head to the Normandy. We were going to go do Warlord, right? I think it's time to go do Warlord. Just do a quick check here. Assignments. At some point we need to ask about the fish in the Zakira market. But we'll be back. Special ingredients. We got the ingredients for the cook. And we got the brandy for the doc. Chakwas will be very happy. I'm getting the hiccups here. Shaira. Shaira, thank you. The missions. We were going to go do the Warlord, so I think that's what we're going to do now. In terms of the time left tonight, the schedule says there's an hour and a half. Maybe I will, maybe I won't go past that. Sort of depends on how long the Warlord takes. I may not want to get into Archangel tonight if the Warlord takes a while. We might wrap up after the Warlord. We'll see what happens. If we do wrap up after the Warlord, maybe we'll go Warlord and then check out the Normandy crash site. And tomorrow is my day off from streaming. New schedule, I'll be streaming on Sundays today. But Mondays, I'll still be taking Mondays off. It's been that way for a while. I'm going to be seeing clients all day tomorrow. And then Tuesday, we've got a 12-hour stream. We'll probably start with the Archangel on Tuesday. But let's head to the Normandy. Let's go deal with the Warlord. Antonok, how you doing? Somebody made a mod for Witcher 3 that replaces combat with Gwent. I don't know what to say. That's hard to process. So when you lose Gwent, do you die? Is that a character death every time you lose? What are the combat rules? Research unlocked. Trauma module.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Thank you again. From Samesh Bhatia. Commander Shepard, Mr. Udina offered to pass on a message for me. I wish to again express my thanks for your assistance in retrieving my wife's body. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Norali, being able to see that her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I have opened the restaurant that my wife always wished to start back on Earth. Norali's picture hangs on the wall, and Alliance soldiers eat for free. The least I can do to honor the courage with which both you and my wife have served humanity. Sincerely, Samesh Bhatia. From the Omega Clinic desk. Commander, I wanted to thank you again for saving me from those Batarians. I thought I'd seen the worst of people's anger and fear at Dr. Solus's clinic. I had no idea how much anger his work was keeping in check. How bad it really was. If not for you, I'd be dead. Thank you. The clinic is doing well. You got rid of most of the plague, and I've been able to handle the rest without too much trouble. The Blue Suns keep offering to take over security here. I keep the mechs powered on. I won't make the same mistake twice. Thanks, Daniel. I guess that would be a pretty simple way to approach it. Everything within a radius dies if you win the Gwent game. Otherwise, you probably die. It would be weird if a whole Gwent game only caused damage.
Behavior, but he is like a hamster on coffee. He's going to be a very productive member of the team. Anyway, what's up?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing right now. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Trauma module, 15,000 platinum. Unity now heals your health, your squad to full health. So that's great. Unity would bring everyone back from in-cap, but it wasn't healing before. Now it'll heal. Upgrades. So we've already gotten Morden's upgrade to his Omni tool. We've already gotten Jacob's upgrade to the ship armor. Miranda. Let's go talk to Miranda real quick. We'll come back up here. Let's go talk to Miranda, see if we can get her upgrade right now. Glad you mentioned it, Leilanthus. Thank you. Zaid doesn't have any upgrades, right? Or does he maybe have his own, like an upgrade for his own weapon after loyalty? I don't remember, but I want to say Zaid doesn't have anything for us. Okay, Leilanthus. Cheers and sleep well. Glad you got to hang out all day. That was awesome. Night, all night. Not everyone, Rummy. Not everyone. A lot of people don't like Gwent. At least as many people as do like it.
I should let you go. Talk more later.
I didn't really think he had anything for us. We've already returned the couplings. Oh, and Kasumi's here now. Yeah, Kasumi's here now too. So we got a couple things. Let's check for upgrades with Miranda. I have a feeling after we do Warlord tonight, I won't feel like doing Archangel. It's one of the tough ones. I want to be fresh for it. I really want to enjoy Archangel, and I want to be sharp, so I think we'll save Archangel for the start of the next stream and do Warlord tonight and maybe Normandy Crash Site.
Have you got any ideas for potential upgrades we could make?
A few ideas, yeah. Here, take a look.
So she's got the advanced mineral scanner. We don't actually need this with the controller mod for PC that I'm using. The scanning is already plenty fast. In fact, I need to switch controllers on Tuesday so I don't have a drift problem. It's so damn fast. The advanced mineral scanner will greatly speed up the planet scanning process. I like to be thorough, so we'll do it anyways. But with this controller mod, it's really not necessary. Ordinarily, that's one of the best things for scanning. Scanning can be pretty miserable, and that speeds it up a whole lot. We've got brandy for Chakwas. Dr. Chakwas.
How may I help you, Commander?
I have a present for you, Doc.
Sarah's ice brandy? You didn't. Thank you. I always regretted not opening that original bottle when I still could. I won't make the same mistake again. Why don't we open this bottle right here, right now, you and me?
Hell yeah.
You crack open the bottle. I'll get the glasses.
I thought Alenko's biotic display might have broken Jenkins' back, but Jenkins pops up and yells, "That was awesome!" Oh, Jenkins. Soldiers like him make the Alliance great.
Leroy Jenkins
lacks the same enthusiasm.
With your service record, you could have gotten a tour of duty on any Alliance ship. Why'd you really leave?
Maybe it's less about leaving and more about staying. As a military doctor, I mostly treat people who are in bad shape. often they die. And if I can help them, they move on. Either way, they leave.
Don't you have any friends or family?
No, not lacking friendship. Just stability. Jeff, Joker will always have Vrolic syndrome. He would never admit it, but he needs my help, and he always will. I wish it weren't, but sadly, it's true.
A toast to Joker, to friends. We keep getting more toasts. Is there another one on the list if we keep going?
Treating Joker gives you a kind of stability.
So does this ship, even if it's a copy. Or, hell, maybe it's you, Shepard. Our immovable center. A place for a person to stop and catch her breath. Or maybe I'm just happily drunk.
You're drunk, Jacquez.
Would it hurt if it was simple like that for once?
There's our toast.
Here's to simply being happily drunk.
I'll drink to that.
It's an empty mug. I don't want the last sip of cold coffee. I was avoiding my mouth like the plague. There was no way I was tipping that last old sip of cold coffee. Shepard's drunk again, and Dr. Chakwas is passed out. Sleep well, Dr. Chakwas. Dream of Joker. And old friends long gone. Oh, a poll. We didn't need a poll for the toast. We didn't need a poll for the toast. We're going to do a naughty or nice poll when we go down to do the Warlord here in a minute. Let's go check in with Kasumi. This is not Kasumi, by the way, but there might be more dialogue in here.
It's just too dangerous for them in New Canton. I'm shipping my family back to Earth.
You can afford that?
Cerberus looks out for their own. They're funding the transport for me.
It's the least they can do when we're putting our lives on the line.
He's got a great view. Lucky Kasumi. Look at all the space Kasumi gets. Some people are crammed into a corner here or there. Kasumi gets a whole observation deck. Room for a bookshelf, a bed, sculptures and paintings. She gets her own viewport. Man, how does Kasumi get the nicest spot on the ship? I mean, maybe the captain's cabin has some amenities, but this is bigger than the captain's cabin. This is more comfortable. What a view.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Nope, no Chakwas romance.
Usually travel hidden away in cargo bays. It's nice to be able to look out a window for a change.
You're not looking out the window, Kasumi. You're looking the other way. Might I suggest you turn around on the couch? Then you could look out the window.
Mess Sergeant Gardner might just be an evil genius. Emphasis on the evil. People think he's a bad cook on purpose, like he's trying to teach them a lesson. I think his ramen is okay, but it's really hard to ruin ramen.
You saw nothing!
I'm not really sure what to do with myself. Not much call for thievery aboard a ship. Come back later. I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
Red pill, blue pill. Red pill, blue pill. Think about that while we check out some of the art.
I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last. The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental.
It's the controller drift is why Shepard keeps moving so much when I'm just trying to stand still next to something.
That's my favorite piece, painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work. Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. Keiji used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
Hey, Iron Man. How you been? I know what you're thinking, because right now I'm thinking the same thing. Why, oh why, didn't I take the blue pill? Was that the only feedback on it? Red pill, blue pill? Is there... There isn't another one, is there? Yeah, it has been a long time. Indeed, indeed. Good to see you. I hope things have been well. So welcome back. Say welcome back. Say red pill, blue pill. Either I'm missing the reference or, well, I'm missing something. But we'll go with red. Red. It's only his underwear. We pour it from the red glass and it comes out blue. Mix. Wait, we ended up pouring the blue. I could have sworn I picked red. Damn it. Damn it. I guess we're gonna mix. Yeah, I'm not sure. I've been complaining about the controller twitching. Did it twitch and I didn't see it? Could have sworn I had it unread. Oh well. Either way, we got a mix. Nice pink drink. Could always go again. Let's go red this time. Red first. Maybe we'll just have some red. We'll just have some red. And maybe a little more blue. A little more blue. Wait, is her name Jury or Julie? He's momentarily confused. Drink! Drink! Drink!
Shepard, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
What? What is Edie implying? Did Shepard just pee on the floor? What is Edie trying to say? I've never heard her say that there. Alright, and one more mixer, starting with red. So, just in case. That's probably enough. Hey, Kasumi, you're looking mighty fine.
I'm sure I'll have more to talk about.
I don't want to talk. There's nothing to talk about. Yeah, nothing to talk about. Okay, so... Captain Awesome! Oh, we gotta check in with Captain Awesome. You can't watch this scene. Rami still a little hungover? Well, enjoy this. Check out Captain Awesome. If you've never met Captain Awesome, meet Captain Awesome, everyone. Wait. He's actually in charge of the ship. You might think it's Shepard, but the real boss is Captain Awesome. And now our real job begins. Now that we have fish, we must take care of them. Must feed the fish regularly. Help me out with that too when we're back on Tuesday. I'm going to need your reminders to feed the fish or they're going to die. And if we're lucky, we'll get Kelly to take care of them. But in the meantime, they're going to die without your help. So please help me remember to feed the fish. Yeah, Lamia, I'm sure you haven't seen Super Secret Dave any more recently than I have.
Messages for you, Commander.
But what a bummer. I really hope Super Secret Dave comes back someday. He's popped in once or twice in the past couple months, but it's been a while. He was around at the very beginning of the stream back in May.
Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander. Ever think we'd be working for the bad guys?
What happened to Super Secret Dave? He just hasn't been around. I don't know what he's been up to. But he's really been around since the beginning. He was around during the Witcher 1 playthrough, which was not recorded. That was before I started having Twitch even save the VODs. So that was very beginning. The only thing I did before Witcher, I think, was Kingdoms of Amalur. And Lamia, do you remember, was Deadlight before Witcher 1? Was it after? Because Lamia's been around since Deadlight. And I played Deadlight again recently, but I played Deadlight back in May. I think we're going to the Warlord now. Let's do it. Is that good? Divination, are we good? What do you think? Recruit the Krogan. Actually need to take, sorry I wasn't going to take another break, but I need to use the restroom. So I'm going to take like a 5-minute break, and then we've got, it doesn't have to be a fixed time. I know the schedule says there's an hour left, but I think what I want to do is recruit the Krogan, and then go to the Normandy crash site. We'll end the night by dropping the memorial in front of the old Normandy SR1. It was Deadlight, oh, then Mass Effect, and then Witcher. That's right, the first Mass Effect 2 playthrough. And I still remember that one. So, okay, I'll be, just give me a couple minutes. I'll be right back, everyone. Cheers. All right, back. Yes, that's right. Lemia's right. It was Kingdoms of Amalur. That was the very first one. Yeah, so I hope everyone's having a good time. I'm so glad we're playing Mass Effect 2. It's not that I didn't enjoy Mass Effect 1, but the whole time we were playing Mass Effect 1, I was eager to play Mass Effect 2. I was just kind of itching for it. And here we go. Corliss. A garbage scow with a climate was how one Citadel Council member described Corliss at the turn of the century, and ever since then the Corliss Tourist Bureau has been attempting to rebrand their planet. It hasn't worked, though they have tried calling it the recycling center of the galaxy. Corruption scandals and a staggering murder rate ensure that Corliss's image is permanently stained. Corliss's biggest business is the recycling of decommissioned or junked spacecraft into their component parts. While the invention of Omnigel has made this process significantly cleaner, it's still a dirty business that chokes Corliss's sky with smog and fills its ports with megatons of scrap. A shady hospitality industry and a scavenger underclass round out the spectacle of urban decay. Travel advisory: Corliss ranks second in murder per capita in the Terminus systems and first in off-worlder murder. Civilian traffic is encouraged to employ security professionals when visiting. Population, approximately 3.8 billion. Founded 1781 CE. It's been amazing to watch, to be a part of. I hope it's been exciting for you all too. And if you're new here, welcome to the family, because it's gonna keep growing. Our crazy little family, we can still call it little. We're still small. But we're growing, and we're gonna keep growing. And I couldn't be happier to have you all here. You've made my life better these past 6-7 months. Immensely better. Some of the best times I've had. And I hope that doesn't sound silly. It really has been. And I've said it before. I don't say it enough these days, but Twitch has been life-changing. Having you all here has been life-changing for me. And there's nowhere I'd rather be. So once again, cheers to you all. I'm so glad to have you here. Cheers, and big Wookiee hugs for everyone. Roar, perfect timing for the Wookiee hug. Poker face. Poker face. I'm toasting with an empty cup because I'm not gonna have any more coffee or tea tonight. I'm trying to go easy till I just feel like I'm in the clear. And even so, I shouldn't be drinking so much coffee and tea at night. And I'm definitely not back to the beer yet. I don't know. We'll see about Tuesday. Maybe a couple beers on Tuesday, but I've got to take it easy in general. There's no reason for me to be drinking so many beers on stream on a regular basis, so that will be less frequent. I think. Who are we bringing down? You are always welcome. Gee, you are always welcome. You are all welcome. Who are we bringing? We're not doing a vote for this. We'll do a naughty or nice vote in a minute. In fact, I'll get the naughty or nice vote going right now. In the meantime, also, any suggestions about who we bring here, let me know. This is to get a Krogan warlord. More or less. More or less. Jay, you drink a lot of tea? What kind of tea do you drink? Vancouver bound. I basically will. I mean, I don't know that I will schedule them that way, but I'll probably let myself go a little further from time to time. But anyways, we've got 2 minutes. Please, if anyone's interested in how Shepard behaves down here while we go for the warlord, vote for naughty or nice. Naughty, a vote of 0 will lean towards renegade, trigger happy Shepard, and a vote for nice will lean towards diplomatic paragon Shepard. This is just for Corliss. This is just for going down to Corliss for the warlord, and then we'll do another vote when we get to another planet. S7, welcome, buddy. Thank you for the host. Everybody check out S7 when you get a chance. S773826 on Twitch. He's been playing Witcher on Death March. Did you finally turn it down, or are you sticking with Death March? He's awesome and insane, and as much of a pain as it was early on, I think he's been sticking with Death March. Anyways, if you want to see someone loving The Witcher, check out S7. Mainly Sweet TJ. Hug T. Hugs T. Kasumi and Zaid. We haven't brought Kasumi out yet, so let's do that. And why not? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Still on Death March. Awesome. So Assault Mastery, even though I want to get energy drain up pretty quickly, the other thing we want to do is get Assault Mastery up to boost what little and split Renegade and Paragon points we've got, so we have the most options possible in each category. We're getting there. Fortunately, it means staying pretty weak on the powers. I probably won't pick up Cryo Ammo for a while, even though I like it better than Incendiary. We'll save it for later. I want to get Energy Drain up, Assault Mastery up, and then, I don't know, later game will be Charge and Shockwave if we have enough points. If we level up enough, we'll get more Charge and Shockwave. Nice, one with 5 votes. We're actually going to be nice down here on Cordless. Okay, fair enough. Shadow Strike. Master Thief gives Kasumi recharge time bonuses, damage, and health. Overload. Everybody who has Overload, we're going to want to have heavy Overload at some point. But her Shadow Strike is awesome. She could unlock it all right now. We could have capped deadly Shadow Strike right now, as long as we don't need... I think we can wait on Master Thief, and we'll take basic Overload. So basically, we're gonna do this. We're gonna max out Shadow Strike right away and make it deadly. Rapid reduces the cooldown by 80% if the target is killed by this power. Now, the damage difference is not massive. I don't think I've ever done Rapid. I probably went to Deadly just because of the name. But think about that for a second. If we went with Rapid Shadow Strike, and we use it at the right time so that she executes people, we'll be able to use it again very quickly. Let's try Rapid. I don't think I've ever tried Rapid Shadow Strike. Let's see what you can do with it. 1 point of Overload. Let's let Zaid keep his points for now. You're late. You're late, damn it.
Dossier doesn't say if Okir is on this planet by choice. Assume hostiles.
There is only one measure of success. Kill or be killed.
I made you go make tea.
Orders over loudspeaker. Classy.
Stay focused. We're looking for a Krogan warlord.
So this will be interesting. Both of these characters, Zaid and Kasumi, are DLC characters. And they added dialogue for DLC characters in main missions that's unique, but it varies how much there is. So this is a main mission, main recruitment mission, and their DLC characters. That little bit of dialogue Zaid had, I'm curious if there's going to be a lot more or not. Wait, that was... Oh, concussive shot. Thought it was an ammo type. That was awesome.
Lookout post ahead. They're ready for us.
Oh, get down.
I'm gonna use them for a little bit. Let me get this mapped. Map power. I'm really bad about remembering the D-pad. Even though I might map companion powers to the D-pad, chances of my remembering to use it are slim. Every character has a dialogue for every other requirement mission. Well, that's good to know. I thought they kind of missed some. Or didn't do as much for some as they did for others. Oh! So... Kasumi executed that guy. His shield was down. We sent her in. She stealths in and then kills people. Concussive shot knocks him on his ass. Kasumi warps in and gets the kill. She was able to do that back to back almost because of the cooldown from Rapid Shadow Strike. I like that. I like that. I gotta remember how well that works. So we're being nice down here. We're not gonna troll the merc. Okay, fine. We won't troll the merc.
Shit. I won't stop bleeding. I'm gonna... You son of a bitch.
Suck it up, soldier. I've seen worse.
He doesn't need to know that.
I knew it wasn't berserkers. Not at range. You're mercs. Or Alliance. I'm not telling you anything.
I've got a nice application of Metagel ready to go. But if you'd rather I just keep walking.
Son of a bitch.
I don't think you ever give him the Metagel. It's always a troll.
I just shoot the overflow from the labs.
Isn't it?
The old Krogan up there, he's really been cleaning house lately. Jador hired him to make her an army, but the Krogan he creates are insane. So we use them for live ammo training. It's all crap. I don't get paid enough to goddamn bleed out.
Outpost 4, Jador wants us to move. We need coordinates on that Krogan pack.
So voting nice as you did means we're not going to do Renegade, and we're also not going to do Renegade interrupts if they come up. We're going to do Paragon and Paragon interrupts if they come up, unless it messes with loyalty, and we're not worried about that yet. We're not there yet, so...
I want your friends gone. Understand?
Patrol, the last group dispersed. Lost sight 5 minutes ago.
Dispersed? Jador will be pissed. She wanted a show.
You asked for a report, you got it. Dispersed.
Understood. Returning to the labs.
There, you see? I'm helping.
Have you seen O'Keir? Does he know about all this?
We can't go in the labs, but everyone sees what happens when the Krogan come out. I've shot hundreds. They're crazy, mindless. Anyone up there, they know what's going on.
What is Jador planning to do with all these Krogan?
Replace us, probably. I sure wouldn't want to see an army of them coming at me. Only she can't control them. They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're Krogan. How smart are they to start?
They aren't supposed to be crazy, but they're
Is Jador's
Krogan.
lab heavily guarded?
There are big guns to keep ships away. We're not outfitted to fight goddamn commandos.
Yeah, so she never gives him the Metagel. It's all a troll.
If you start limping now, you might find a shady spot before you bleed out.
Shit. Oh, shit. Oh.
He just about pissed himself.
Some people need a heavy hand. Come on. Our warlord is somewhere in Jador's lab.
He just about pissed himself.
Training is part of your contract. Failure to perform means liquidation.
Ahead. Stay sharp. This'll put him down.
One of the cool things about the changes to Mass Effect 3, the weight system for your weapons, if you travel light, you can get your cooldowns so down. I mean, you can get your cooldowns to be insanely quick, and then you can fire off certain moves almost instantaneously after firing them off once. You can just fire them off again and again. Things like concussive shot or energy drain, they become insanely quick, and throw becomes so fast in Mass Effect 3 if you travel light. Accidentally fired off a concussive shot at him, huh? Hey. Another order of business for Tuesday is Kasumi's loyalty mission and picking up the Locust. Oh, wrong one. Nice. You wonder why I go to the power wheel so much for things that I have mapped? It's just the way my brain works. Even though I have them mapped, I will often scramble them in my head the way I have them mapped. It's an old Mass Effect habit of mine to spend extra time on the power wheel even after carefully mapping things and telling myself I'm going to use them. I don't think Kasumi can get up there. Can't get there. Also, if you're not too familiar with Mass Effect, but you were here the past few days for Mass Effect 1, you might have noticed that things are not quite as bad. Sponges, damage sponges on Insanity. They still take extra hits, but it's not stupid sponginess like it was in Mass Effect 1. If you apply damage, you can take down the shields, take down the armor, take down the barriers, and still end up dead. Yeah. Ah! Switch it up. Is there still time? What did I even do? I tried to charge at him. It's a good thing I can't charge at him. Up there. The Vanguard charge will get used more later in the game. I'd like to try and use it more later in the game. But there are a lot of times when it's just dangerous to use. The last thing you want to do on Insanity is charge right into a bunch of mobs. Hey, David. Wow. David, what's up? Been a while. How are you? Good to see you. What do you got going on? Ah. How does that?
Are different. New. You don't smell like this world. 7 night cycles, and I have felt only the need to kill. But you... something makes me speak.
That thing's only a week old.
They must breed them full size, ready to kill. Not much improvement over regular mercs if they need training.
Bred to kill. No. I kill because my blood and bone tell me to. But it's not why I was.
That's what bred to kill means.
Survival
Pretty
is
sure.
what I hear in my head. Against the enemy that threatens all my kind. But I failed, even before waking. That is what the voice in the water said. That is why I wait here.
Okir's voice? Did he speak to you while you were in your tank?
I heard the voice. Not like now, with ears. Inside. I called it Father. It like that. But it was disappointed. I'm not what it needs me to be.
A lab full of Krogans. Probably trying to cure the genophage.
Cure. Cure was never whispered. Survive, resist, ignore.
I destroyed Saren's cure. How does Okir expect these Krogan to ignore the genophage if not by curing it?
Who the hell cares? It's not like this breeding program's a huge success.
How did you disappoint the voice?
I don't know. It was decided before I left Tank Mother. I was not perfect.
Maybe spending his week-long childhood in a tank made him crazy, like that merc said.
Throat
I
lozenge.
don't know of that, but I'm not perfect.
How can you speak if you're only a week old?
Shepard already explained
There was a
this.
scratching sound in my head, and
More
it
or
became
less.
the voice. It taught things I would need: walking, talking, hitting, shooting. Then the voice said I was not perfect, and the teaching stopped. And now I am here.
So he's not good enough. For what?
I don't know, but I am not perfect.
You're supposed to be part of a mercenary army. Do you remember Jador?
I know that name. It causes anger, but also laughter. It is not a name that will be sung when we march. I don't know what that means, but I have heard it many times.
Show
Can you
us.
Show me the laboratory. I need to speak with Okir.
The Glass Mother. She is up, past the broken parts, behind many of you fleshy things. I will show you.
Yeah, Krogans are strong. We get it.
You fleshy things are slow when big things are in your way.
You could have run or tried to fight your way back to the labs. Why stay here?
I am waiting. The voice told me, if they come, I fight. But I will not run, and I will not follow. I am not perfect, but I have purpose. I must wait until called, released.
Not a lot of room to maneuver. Keep it together.
Oh, I should have stayed a little back. I know this corner always gets me too. I should have stayed back. Yeah. There's a tiny bit of sort of cover there I was going for. Damn it. Well, it's been an hour or two. We've been doing mostly dialogue. That's why it's been a couple hours since the last death. Yay! It's not really the right time for a grenade launcher, but I'll tell you what. Jay, it's Sunday, go home! Hey Mac, what's up? So this is what I was calling that little bit of cover, but you know what? It's not really cover. Shit, we're stuck. We just got stuck on the terrain. We're dead again. You see what happened to Shepard? She just went up in the air. This is the PC version. And there are a few spots. The Normandy crash site mission has some spots. I don't know if I know about this spot, but we are now stuck up in the air. See if we can survive it. Nope, I'm not even hitting him with the powers. We're hitting the wires with the powers. Yeah, at least that got us down. Does that count as another death? Yeah, that counts as another death, but that one was from the bugs. Let's just note that that one was from a terrain bug. Always time for a grenade launcher. I'll add the death, but I can't really take credit for that one. Yeah, boo. It's always time for a grenade launcher. Silly question. Is it time for a grenade launcher? Boom! See? It's always time for a grenade launcher. You had an interview, Mac, for a far better paying job this week. You're stressing until you get an answer one way or the other. Man, I hope you get the answer you want. You don't think that one counts as a death, personally? I could understand it going either way. I don't mind adding it to the counter, but, yeah, I'm feeling better. Thank you. Evreet. Did I ever get your name right, Evreet? Welcome back. How are you? Am I saying that right at all? We can't let Jay start using excuses. Of course you can. Excuses are awesome. We don't have anything good for armor. It's not that Shadow Strike is not gonna do something, but it's not gonna kill a Krogan. An armored Krogan is not gonna die from a Shadow Strike. But if we could get a couple more hits on the Krogan, it should work. Oh, frack! Ah! Go Kasumi. Nice. Is this the makeup day? Nope. New schedule. I'm not gonna be doing weekly 24-hour streams. At least for a while. I'm going to be doing monthly 24-hour streams and then maybe some extra ones here and there. So the new schedule includes Sunday streams. So this will be a thing. This part, not this particular Krogan, but this entire level, always makes me feel like there's a never-ending Krogan spawn. It's not really that bad. Just feels like it sometimes. There are a lot of Krogans down here. What happened to Kasumi? She was supposed to go in for the kill. Man, I moved the camera, but did you see the perfect time in there? The armor went down right as Kasumi moved in. Beautiful when it works. I could charge these Krogan. I could Vanguard charge, but I would probably regret it. Well, the timing was good, but she didn't get the kill, did she? I was wrong. Is your internet crapping out? Sucks. This, okay. It's a little awkward since we're nearly dead. Later on our charge, I think we'll refresh our shields. That in Mass Effect 3. Oh, maybe it's right now. Did a little bit right now. We don't want to be face to face with the Krogan. We're dead. Oh, I'm fucking dead. Just dead. Kasumi did it again. She came in just in time.
For me.
Try for that again. Oh, she knocked him right off. Badass. Boom! Tag team Kasumi. Punch the Krogan to death. Come on. Even though concussive shot doesn't work well on armor, it doesn't do nothing. It just doesn't do a lot. Frag! Kasumi now. One more time, Kasumi. One more time. Work your magic. Yes! Come on! Go! 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 Come on! Oh, a good mouse. I like simple mice. I like trackball mice, though. Everett, I like trackball mice, so I'm in that small category. Logitech makes so many mice though. What's I don't know what your price range is, but I'm sure they've got something basic. You just need a good mouse. You don't need anything fancy. Or are you looking for a game mouse? If you need a gaming mouse, I'm not going to be able to recommend one, but I know there are a lot anymore. I can't handle a mouse with too many buttons. CT, Open T, YY. I do. I now owe Kasumi a special favor. More than one.
Here they come.
Taking cover! Blue Suns attack!
She can't get over there, dang. Oh, I didn't think so. There was some ammo in here, wasn't there? Oh, almost missed the sniper rifle damage on the ground. Right at your feet, Shepard. You can't miss it. One with only 2 buttons. There are still plenty, which only have a couple buttons. It's kind of my taste, too. I don't mind 1 side button. Or 2 side buttons, but a little more than that and I start to get frustrated. I'll hit them accidentally. Oh, there was a good view. That's what a Kasumi kill looks like. Weird that my first level energy drain takes shields down that a ranked up overload is not taking down. Not sure that makes sense.
Cloaking.
On it.
I don't think the shockwave will reach. Let's try. It reached! Ah, yeah! Shockwave is so good when it works. When it works like that.
Can't get there. As you wish.
She said, as you wish, but she didn't actually go in for the kill. Are you sure you don't want to kill there?
Visual contact.
Shockwave. Yeah. Okay. Oh shit, we're up in the air. We're dead. That didn't take long. Got knocked out of cover and killed. 2 hits. 3 hits. They all came in at the same time. Oh, I missed it. I think I missed it, Jay. Oh yeah, if you were asking about it's an IRC command. It's a little emote command for IRC. If you do /me and then something, that's when it'll all appear in the same color as your name. It'll look like you did something. /me jumps on top of so-and-so. Something like that. Saeed is down. Oh, that was close. Kasumi, watch out. Kasumi's down. Now it's gonna take 2 Metagel to bring them both up. And the other option is to just finish this solo, finish this fight without their help. It's doable, just take a little longer. I'm gonna save those grenades. We have a bigger fight coming up. Tempting as it may be. Uh-oh. Oh! I think that hit Shepard squarely in the head. It's nice that it didn't count, but... Damn. There you go, Spider. Oh. Ooh, ooh. I think the heavy's gotta go.
Message coming in.
Venture Fear. Hey, welcome. Hey, welcome Venture Fear when he pops into the channel. Check him out on Twitch when you get a chance. Are you ready? Boom! Welcome and thank you for the host, man. How are you doing? If you're there, I guess it could be an auto host too. Cheers, Venture Fear. Oh boy. Oh, he had a buddy. He had a buddy. So this is not really necessary. I'm saving Metagel for no particular reason. There's Metagel right over on the other platform I could pick up. Probably one, not the two that I would use if I got my crew back up. Shepard, don't die now. So there's a little much to redo. Map shockwave, huh? Look at his health bar. Oh, man. I thought we knocked him off. Or maybe there's a lower level. Wonder if the other guy's coming back too. Guess it's possible they're not dead. Yep. Yeah. Damn it. You just finished your Sunday dose of Syndicate. Too tired to go on. Nice. Is it still awesome? I think the early... Sloppy shooting ship. I think the earliest we'll get to Syndicate here will be February, earliest, because we're going to do Unity in January. I need everyone out of the labs to fight this. Now my crew's back up. Hey, quit sticking to cover. So this med kit, oh, we needed it anyways. That's good. This is good. Welcome back, Mike. Ah, it was a waste. Still looks cool. I don't think I can hit. Oh, I'm still targeting the Legionnaire that's closer. But that might... No, it went on the Legionnaire. If the reticle hadn't been on the Legionnaire and you had clear line of sight, you can kind of free aim the powers over a great distance, but you have to have a clear line of sight for that to work. Oh, you were checking deaths. Gotcha. At least one of those 5 was from a straight up bug. I'm still hoping they will, Mike. Not trying to make extra saves, I just keep forgetting, keep missing the trigger. I will be switching back to the DualShock on Tuesday. We don't need to keep talking about that. I'll do it. Not doing it tonight. If we go back to the Normandy today, I'm gonna need that reminder. I suppose if we're gonna make it to the SR1 crash site, we're gonna have to go back to the ship first. So I'll be looking for that reminder soon enough. Shit! Oh no. Get out of my cover! Zaid, I want the cover. You're a big guy. You don't need the cover. Vulnerable targets. Splash damage! You shouldn't have asked, Divination. Why did you tempt fate? Why did you tempt fate? Entrobot is scaring you. Entrobot scares everyone, Jay. No, no. You caused this. You caused this. That's on you, man. Asking Lamia why she hasn't devoured Entrobot yet. Entrobot is not a child. Lamia is the devourer of children. Try again, Kasumi. Come on, baby. Beautiful. Ha ha. Ha ha. He actually goes. Ha ha. Ah, really? Come on. Sit down! Good job, Kasumi. You were supposed to finish him off already, Kasumi. He's supposed to be... His death was 5 seconds too late. What's up with that? Spark, what's going on? How you doing, Spark? Oh, crap! Oh, I shouldn't have gotten up for the shockwave! Shockwave has a bigger opening than some moves. You can pop up and do an energy drain, but a shockwave is longer. Crap! There was no save in the middle of that fight. This is the third time we gotta fight down this corridor. That's not cool. We aren't supposed to have to do that till the end. Not till the end fight with Jador. It's awesome, Spark. It's awesome. Always awesome. Mass Effect 2 is always awesome. 2 death. Shh. Shh. Divination. Shh. God, that was terrible. Oh yeah, always. Always more fun in 2. Always more fun in 2. Boom! Oh, fuck me. Just getting... So, this isn't the only game where I do that. You die a couple times. I don't know about you, but when I die a couple times in a spot, I just get punchy. The Leroy starts to come on. You don't want to entertain the same level of patience that you started with. You start to go, ah, frack this. You just want to mow everything down. It doesn't work. You can't do that on Insanity. Shush! Shush! Just shush! We don't... Leroy Jenkins. Kasumi, go get him. Beautiful. You can't keep me quiet. The truth will come out. The fails will be seen. I just love that now that I stream on Twitch and upload all this stuff to YouTube, all my fails in video games will be immortalized forevermore. You realize I don't play games off stream hardly anymore. Every time I fuck something up in a video game, it gets saved. It's part of my permanent record. I don't get to fuck up anymore and hide it. It's a really weird feeling. I mean, I've sort of come to terms with it a little while ago, but think about it. Every time you fuck up in your favorite hobby, it gets immortalized.
Now you see me.
Beautiful, Kasumi, beautiful. No, they are. They are. Fails are fun. I won't argue that. It's even fun when it's you, sometimes. It's not always fun to be the one failing, but... Come on. The range is bad. I need to get a little closer. Without dying, without dying! Coincidence, Mike. Coincidence. Screw up all you want. Pretend you don't. Hey, get away with it while you can. Best I can do is come up with excuses. It was my controller! Stupid NPC. This game is broken! That Mass Effect 1 playthrough was so buggy. There must have been a bunch of cool bugs we didn't remember to highlight. I remember so many things going wrong. We only ended up with a few highlighted bugs. Try to remember which ones now that we've missed, but...
Can't do that right now.
It was a side up. It was a little side up. I remember exactly which one it was, Davination. And I remember when that moment was. Here's what the fuck up was. This was Metal Gear Solid 5 that he's talking about on the birthday stream. And we were supposed to eliminate either the heavy infantry or the armored guards, something like that, the armored tank unit. And there was a mix. There were some troops around who were not part of the unit. And all I was doing was a drunk count of how many people I had killed or Fultoned out. So I thought I had accounted for everyone. After dying so many times, I finally thought I had it. I had nailed the count. Everyone was Fultoned, and I cheered. I celebrated. And I had Fulton 2 or 3 people who were not part of the side op, and they murdered me very quickly for it. I will not forget that. Alright, so hopefully we can do this without... Hey! Without completely screwing the pooch here this time. That's what I wanted to see. Good job, Kasumi. So you don't have to go to the upper platform here, but I like the upper platform here. At least until the heavies are down. And this is where I died. Screwed this up. Got greedy. Got knocked out of cover. Tried to do a shockwave. And that's all she wrote. It was a stupid place to do a shockwave from anyways. What was wrong with that guy's corpse? I don't know, Jay. I must have missed it. What was wrong with that guy's corpse? I don't think Kasumi can get there either. Can't do it. Damn. Okay. How many rockets does that heavy have? Where are these rockets coming from?
Going silent.
He was wobbling in a weird way. Well, the Unreal Engine is not without its bugs. I think this is an Unreal 3 game. So there's game bugs and there's engine bugs. We've got both. Duck! Duck, Shepard! So that shockwave, super risky. Leaves me exposed for a fraction of a second longer, but not always at, depending on when you do it, that fraction of a second can be death. If there's a rocket coming and I drop an energy drain, it's not necessarily the end of the world. If there's a rocket coming and I get up for a shockwave, I'm not getting out of the way of that rocket. Sumi's down. Oh, nice! Zaid just ate a rocket. He's a tough son of a bitch, though. So one thing you can do, Jay, if you want, if you think it's worthwhile, if you use the highlight command that I set up, it'll mark a timestamp for me in a text file, and then I can look at it later and optionally make a highlight of it on Twitch and YouTube. Sweet! So if you use !HL or !highlight, and then you need to put a description after it, it doesn't matter what it is, it can be one word or anything. But as long as you use something after highlight or HL, it'll save it. And then I'll know to look it up. Know what point to look up in the stream. Exactly. Thank you, Divination. So Jay, if you ever want to in the future, you can use that command to save a highlight. You need to put Kasumi back in cover after every shadow strike. She loses her previous location. This is true. If you want to manage her more efficiently, you can get her into a good safe spot. I usually just let her do her own thing, but I realize that'll get her killed time to time. Is there something over here?
Don't shoot, you know me.
Look who it is, it's Rana. We voted on nice, didn't we? We gotta be nice-ish to Rana, just because of the way we voted at the start of Corliss. You're welcome. No, I really appreciate it when you use the highlight command, because I don't have enough time to rewatch the whole streams, and I don't know which parts to watch. I have to try and remember where cool things happened. That's impossible. It all becomes a blur to me. I lie awake at night reprocessing parts of the stream, but I'm not at my computer then, so even if I think of something, I won't remember it in the morning. ME3 was 2012. ME2, 2010? Maybe? 9 or 10?
I shut down the security cams as soon as I saw it was you. Never thought I'd say it, but I'm glad it's you shooting up the place. Sorry, Ranathanoptis. You let me go when you destroyed Saren's lab on Vermeer. Had to outrun a nuke in a utility pod, but it's still a second chance.
Better than a refrigerator. Doesn't ring a bell. Why are you here?
I assume you have a good reason for being at this lab?
Don't worry, I'm not wasting the chance you gave me. My work here, strictly beneficial. Not for the mercs. Jador's on a standard power trip. But Okeer is trying to do something good, even if his methods are a little extreme. Everyone deserves a second chance, right? And sometimes giving one pays off. I take care of my debts.
What is Okeer trying to do here?
It's complicated. Jador wants a private army, but Okeer mostly ignores her. He's running the project for his own reasons. I created a mental imprint routine to educate his tank bred. Most don't get through it. He dumps them for some reason. He wants to help his people, but he's not looking for a genophage cure, and he's not going for numbers. That's all I know.
You need to try a little harder, Rana.
Finding you in a place like this makes me think letting you go was a mistake.
Ooh!
You don't want that.
We agree on that. Don't worry. I plan on staying as far away from anything to do with you as possible. Now, if you don't mind, I'm gonna run like hell before you blow the place or something. I know how you work.
Hey, Rexa, how you doing?
She seemed nice, in that mad scientist ethics for sale kind of way.
Mad scientist? Ethics for sale kind of way. Rexa, what's happening, man? Medical station. Did we use? Yep. Didn't need that. I don't think a point in disruptor ammo is really going to help us in the Jador fight. Oh, I'm good. I'm finally feeling better. It's awesome to be playing Mass Effect 2. We're getting really close. So we're here for Warlord Okeer. If you remember, this is what our job is. Let's just look at the journal one last time. Dossier, the Warlord, find the lab, find Jador's lab, and extract Dr. Okeer. A brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions. Who we're here for.
Here you are. I've watched your progress. It's about time. The batteries on these tanks will not wait while you play with these idiotic mercs.
You want to know who I am before you start making demands?
I know you, Shepard. Your own demands will come, I'm sure. You weren't dragged back from death because someone needed a diplomat. Surprised. All Krogan should know you. I'm sure Rana has already revisited your actions on Vermeer.
I'm sure you're eager to retell the story.
Such a tale. Saren, the Spectre traitor, threatens the return of the Krogan horde by curing the genophage, undoing the gentle genocide of the Turians and Solarians. But before Saren can deliver his endless troops, in rides Shepard, securing victory through nuclear fire. I like that part. It has weight.
It's almost, the boss fight coming up is kind of close quarters. You have a little more room, but you don't really get to advance on the boss, unless you're nuts. Instead, what happens is you have a little bit of defense, and a bunch of Krogans advance on you, which makes it an interesting fight. You basically get swarmed by Krogans, which is never a good thing.
I didn't have a lot of room for finesse. If there'd been any other solution, I'd have considered it.
What I've been saving my grenades for, too.
Saren's pale horde were not true Krogan. Numbers alone are nothing. The
It helped.
mistake of an outsider. One that these mercenaries have also made. I gave their leader my rejects for her army, but she grows impatient. It's time for you to take me out of here.
What happens if a Krogan gets scoliosis?
You jackass. We're here about
They curl up like a snail?
I see. Yes, collector attacks have increased. A human concern. My requests were focused elsewhere. I acquired the knowledge to create one pure soldier. With that, I will inflict upon the genophage the greatest insult an enemy can suffer. To be ignored.
These are great lines. Gentle genophage. The greatest insult an enemy can suffer, to be ignored. Yeah. The dialogue in Mass Effect 2 is just miles above 1. With only a few scenes in 1 being at this level.
Your search for the perfect soldier created a lot of failures. You don't care about them?
I failed no one. My rejects are exactly what Jador asked for. She simply lacks the ability to command.
I failed no one.
They are strong, healthy, and useless to me. I need perfection. If a few thousand are rejected, so be it. My work will purify the Krogan. We will not be restored. We will be renewed.
I thought the Krogan ideal was a return to the numbers that threatened the galaxy.
We will not need numbers. My soldier is a template. It is a greater threat than all the Phantom siblings that would have been at its flank. The galaxy still bears the scars of the Horde, but it will learn to fear the Lance.
You're an unfeeling zealot. Join us.
What did you get from the collectors? I need whatever you know about them.
They are strange, so isolated, yet very available when your sacrifice is big enough. I gave them mini Krogan. I may have information for you, but the tech was consumed in my prototype, after I determined how to use it without killing the subjects. The deaths were unfortunate, but I only need one success to start the process.
So you don't want to cure the genophage?
Contrary to what survivors claim, the genophage does not produce strong Krogan. The only quality it filters is the ability to survive the genophage. For every 1,000 stillborn, too many weaklings live. Every survivor is branded as precious. That's produced more cuddling than your collective human teats. I say, let us carry the genophage. Let 1,000 die in a clutch. We will defeat it by climbing atop our dead. That is the Krogan way.
Your methods are extreme, but you know how to deconstruct a threat. Will you help us?
Perhaps I can strike a deal to secure passage, but my prototype is not negotiable. It is the key to my legacy.
Attention, I have traced the Krogan release. Okeer, of course. I'm calling blank slate on this project. Gas these commandos and start over from Okeer's data. Flush the tanks.
Flush the tanks. Oh yeah, he's gonna like that.
She's that weak-willed. She'll kill my legacy with a damn valve. Shepard, you want information on the collectors? Stop her. She'll try to
Yeah, Davination, you're confusing things even more by spelling out the letter J. I mean, we got J, J-A-Y, and we just got J, letter J. And I know you were talking to me because of what you were talking about, but yeah, you add to the confusion, sir. No, I don't want to start that conversation up right now. Hate exclusives. We'll have that conversation again another day. Never cool.
Now you know something? Don't jerk me around, Okeer.
I will give you everything I can. My legacy must not suffer this insult. Jador will be with the rejected tanks. Kill her. I will stay and do what must be done.
Stay and do what must be done. All right, how are we doing? Y open dash. Okay. I know, that is true. But the reason I made a frowny face, in spite of that, is because I'm still not a fan of the practice. And I don't want to have that discussion. Frowny face was not meant to imply that I was being left out. Just an acknowledgement of people being left out by things like that. See, now you made me talk about it. All right, here we... Door, please.
Someone shut that bitch up.
Nice, Zaid. That's Zaid's opening line. Someone shut that bitch up. So, quick look. Jador, there's our target, but she's got a mech, she's got tanks filled with Krogan warriors, and we've got this line of tanks as our best line of defense. There's a path on this side, there's a path on the far side. So taking up defensive positions over here only gives you a little bit of defense. Things will advance on your position. Fortunately, the mech will not. The mech will not actually come all the way up here. I don't think I've ever seen him do that. The Krogans will come up here. So, what do? I guess an opening assault on her shields, but...
You've been spotted.
So here comes the Krogans. I'm gonna pull out a shotgun. Although the shotguns aren't very fast. If we can do some damage to the Krogans before they advance, maybe get Kasumi to pull off a few executions like that. That would be nice, but the Krogans keep coming. And the mech is already on the move, so I'm counting on the mech not making it up here. And we'll finish Jador last. I don't want to send in Kasumi yet. Because she'll be wasted on the armor. But now would be a good time to send in Kasumi. She lives through the assault I hear in the background. Guess we don't need her for this one. We'll save her. I don't want to turn and look at the mech. The mech is trying really hard to mow us down, but he's got a bad line of sight. Alright, we'll start a little bit on the mech. Pretty much, you gotta go Krogan. In my opinion, you gotta go Krogan's, mech, Jador. At least on Insanity. You kind of have to peel them off. Like taking down the ads. You gotta take down the right ads first. Oh, fuck me. That was a bumper accident. Oh, shit. Come on, team. Come on, team. I need everybody's cooldowns now. There you go. Kasumi never made it in. Okay. I think that's it for the Krogans. Oh, there's another Krogan in the background. See him back there. You'd think someone would teach mechs how to climb stairs under the circumstances. I'm gonna get Saeed down. I'm gonna get... Are they both down? It says recharging. I don't think she's recharging. I don't think she's recharging. Get them both up. And even though concussive shot is not great on armor, we need to slow this Krogan down long enough to drop his armor. And then, fuck, and get Kasumi in there or something right now. Yeah. Don't have the time for this shit. Kasumi, finish him! Kasumi, yeah! Alright, what do we have left? Are we done with the Krogans? We might be done with the Krogans. Time to start working on the mech.
As you wish.
Ah! Again, concussive shot. If it's all we've got, and we've got nothing else to use it on, we may as well use it even on armor. We'll just take what we can get. Way to track me around the corner. We'll let a shadow strike against a mech, an armored mech. We'll let that happen. As soon as the mech is down past the armor, I can start using energy drain on him again. Keep my shields up. Yeah, right now. Oh, the mech is toast. Only one person left. I didn't even use the grenade launcher. Forgot about it. Was not bad. Took down half the armor. Kasumi did. It would be fun to charge Jador. Pretty stupid though. At least while she's still got armor. A full health bar.
This'll put him down.
Perfect. Here we go. Boom! What do you think? Oh, I don't have anything left for the shotgun. Oh well. And Kasumi gets the kill!
The lab alarms coincided with the system's failure. The remaining lab systems are unprotected, and I have gained limited access. According to lab scanners, the room is flooded with toxins and Okira's personal life signs are failing rapidly. I recommend haste.
Thank you, ED. I recommend picking up ammunition. Though it doesn't really matter anymore. Here.
Contamination detected. Emergency vent in progress.
Fatality!
Emergency vent in progress.
Thanks, Spider.
Is in my prototype. My legacy is pure. This one soldier. This grunt. Perfect.
This grunt is perfect. So it doesn't look like we're bringing back
After all he's
Okier.
done, he was willing to die to save this thing?
We'll have to
Must
settle
be valuable.
for
In
grunt.
the brain would save us a lot of headaches.
A pure Krogan could pack a hell of a punch. We can always use another heavy hitter.
Yeah, a heavy hitter, not a raging monster. But you're the boss.
Normandy, Okier is a no-go, but we have a package that needs retrieval. And he's a big one.
Mission summary. Cloning facility destroyed, Okier dead, but his son was recovered. Loss of Okier could be a problem. We'll allow Shepard to decide whether to activate the Krogan. So I'll tell you what. I want to do the Normandy crash site. It only takes about 10 minutes. As long as you don't fall through the terrain or spend an extra 5 minutes looking for the last dog tag. There's no combat. And then we'll get Grunt out of the tank on Tuesday and go after Archangel.
Yeah, you've said that a few times now.
A normal Krogan is dangerous. This one was created and likely educated by a madman.
I see everyone's enjoying the new paperweight. Concerns?
We don't know anything about it, Commander.
I know. You don't find that interesting?
Krogan fight well at close quarters. Perhaps awakening him in a confined space wouldn't be prudent.
Noted. The cargo hold is safe enough while I decide what to do with him.
Already did 100 hours, Jay, of Fallout 4 on stream, but we'll go back to it at some point. Yep, never finished the main quest line. Let's just say that for now. That's who Julie is. That was the quote there. Damn it, Julie. Julie is my raging alcoholic in Fallout 4. Yeah, correct. Correct. You got it. Right idea. Sniper rifle damage. We can afford that. Metagel capacity. We can afford that. And emergency shielding. This is even nicer. Unity restores squad members' shields to full strength as well as health. That's half of our platinum, but we'll worry about that later. Prototypes. Krogan Vitality. For a little bit more platinum, we can get 25% more health for all Krogan squad members. Well, Grunt. That's Grunt. We want it. So we don't have Grunt out of the tank yet. We'll talk to him on Tuesday. I think we've gotten upgrades from everybody we can right now. At the moment. Fish! Fish! Where are you, Davination? We need to feed the fish. We've got to go feed the fish. And say hi to Captain Awesome. Don't have a lot of fish yet, but don't need to feed them. Woohoo! And then Captain Awesome. So we'll go down to the pod later. Let's go back to the CIC. Let's go to the crash site. And see if Kelly has anything to say here.
Is it true we have a pod containing a baby Krogan down in the cargo hold?
Not a baby. He's a full-grown super soldier ready for combat.
Please be careful if you decide to birth him. His personality is completely unknown. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
Are you
Anything
telling the
else,
truth, Kelly? Do I really have unread messages?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
You're not dead! From Emily Wong. You're alive! How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years, but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favorite reporter? Whenever you come up for air and are ready to talk, let me know. Emily Wong. I don't really feel like scanning the planets while I'm here, so let's just go to the Normandy crash site. We'll wrap up after that. We'll plant the statue in front of the SR-1 wreckage and call it a night. Coming up here. If we want to, throughout this playthrough, if we want 100% each of the systems, that doesn't mean we have to spend time scanning everything. We can just kind of touch each planet and scan when we need to scan. Alcara's crust is composed of carbon and water ice. While low density, its large size allows it to retain a thick atmosphere of methane and ammonia. It is believed that if Alcara had acquired a bit more mass when the Amata star system formed, it would have formed the core of a second outer system gas giant. Alcara has 3 moons, Uluru, Wangina, and Bayame. Orbital period 29 Earth years. Ah, that's not bad. It's because it's kind of tight. It's tight in all the right places. Let me get your message. The reason there's no playlist of Fallout 4 is because it's not on YouTube. A lot of it is not on YouTube. That's when Twitch started being funny about the exports. They were all failing. I didn't even have them all recorded locally. I do have chunks of Fallout 4 recorded locally, but what I'm going to have to do is before the 60-day timer runs down and they get deleted from Twitch, they're all on Twitch right now. Past broadcast still, but before 60 days goes by, I need to download them all from Twitch. And then I can upload them to YouTube, and then we can have a playlist for the 100 hours of Fallout 4. In the meantime, I know it's not there, which sucks.
Probe launched.
I have to download like an extra 100 gigs and then re-upload an extra 100 gigs and find the time to do that between streaming. The way it's working right now is if I stream, like this was an 8, it'll be 8.5 hour stream. I'll have 10 gigs to upload tonight while I sleep. And tomorrow I'd be able to get ahead on some of that. But otherwise, it'll be a pattern throughout the week. I'll be uploading stuff after the stream. I won't really have time to go back and download old ones and then upload those again. I'll need to find the time for it. Mike, isn't that the second time today you've eaten so much you had a stomach ache? Really, is that the second time today? Let's just go down to the surface here. We're here for the Normandy. We don't need the resources so badly.
Probe launched.
DuckTales, Vancouver bound. You mean did I go back to the last boss? I looked it up online. Apparently a lot of people have that problem. I could finish it sometime on, I've also got it on PS3. It's apparently really buggy on PC. That last boss crashes. So, does the subtitle bot keep saying stuff about birth? With third-party app you can. I use... Coincidentally, it's called J Downloader. I kid you not. So as We Are Woo said earlier, this is kind of the feels DLC. There's no combat here. It's a very small piece of DLC. We're here at the crash site of the original Normandy, the SR-1. So at the very beginning of this game, when we started 8.5 hours ago and you saw Shepard get spaced as the collector ship blew up the SR-1, well, here we are. Pieces of the SR-1 everywhere. Chunks of the hull. Pieces of the cockpit. The Mako. Mako actually looks intact. It's, Bioscan. Command is Bioscan. I'm going to try and go around the perimeter and then close in. We need to collect dog tags and investigate the site and eventually place a statue. You get to remember the SR-1. Dog tag. Abhishek Bhakti. So the terrain here in this DLC is buggy, and if you run, you can actually fall through and get stuck in the terrain in a few places. So I will try to remember not to run. Also very easy to miss some of the dog tags. Raymond Tanaka. I usually miss one dog tag and have to spend an extra 5 minutes looking for it. Caden. Alexei Dobyansky. Ellen M. Lowe. 4 of 20. Oh, there's one down there. Is there any right in the middle here before I go down that way? I stick my nose into the middle of the map here before I go back to the perimeter. Ezo. I'm gonna grab that dog tag while I'm looking at it and then backtrack to the perimeter. Robert Filawa. Also gonna save, even though there's no combat here. I mentioned you can fall through the terrain, especially over here. This is where I have on multiple occasions fallen through the terrain while trying to run to the edge of the map. Monica Negulesco. Or Negulesco. Caden stayed behind. We did a vote for that. Ashley survived by quite a margin, actually. You just get stuck a little bit too high or too low in the terrain and you can't walk out of it. In this case, in this spot, that's where you get stuck. I missed the name on the dog tag. I've got that save. I could try and do it just to show you. We could see if it happens. We'll tempt fate a little bit, since our save is just like 2 minutes ago. Hector Emerson. So notice how the ground has these little creases in it, these cracks in it. I think it has to do with those, and as you run past them, Shepard can kind of get stuck in some of those cracks. End up in a little spot that you're not supposed to be able to get to, even if it's right next to a spot you're supposed to be able to get to. Jermaine Barrett. So, Chi, my personal thoughts on Ashley surviving. I usually let Ashley live not because I'm an Ashley fan, but because I think Ashley is a good foil for Shepard. She makes a good character antagonist as the series goes on. A little better than Caden. I don't see Caden as likely in his nature to challenge Shepard the way Ashley does. So I think it works better with Ashley around to give Shepard shit throughout the rest of the series. Silas Crosby. Again, ducking into the middle of the map here for a second. Marcus Grieco. Did you say violin? How about a fiddle? Will a fiddle do? RVJ Gladstone. They played us like a damn fiddle! See the shooting star? Make a wish. Addison Chase. This is kind of neat. I think this is Presley's datapad. Navigator Presley, his journal. Now, Presley was lost in the Collector attack. Unrecoverable data. Spoke to the commander about this. All those damned aliens aboard the Alliance's most advanced ship. I just don't trust them. That damned Asari. An Aquarian. What does Shepard think this is? A zoo? Entry 2. See, Presley grew as things went on. As time went on, he was a xenophobe at the beginning, but he came around. Unrecoverable data. With Aquarian, it seems she's on some kind of pilgrimage, trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would babysit my children or anything, but if she has to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. Entry 3. Unrecoverable data. Data recovered. For a while now, and I'm taking a look back at past events in this journal, how blind I was at the time. I came on this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there's no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say, die for any member of this crew, regardless of what they were born on, what world they were born on. Failed the last fucking line. Awesome. Regardless of what planet they were born on. Way to drop a word, Jay. It wasn't an important word. It only made the sentence work. So we can put the monument. We're here to place a monument as well. That was the special request. And we could place the monument in different places. I don't think I've ever placed it anywhere but in front of the word Normandy on the side of the large chunk of the hull. And then there's this. This is kind of neat if you collect your old helmet. Shepard's lost N7 helmet was recovered. You'll find it later in your captain's cabin, sitting on the desk. Yamin Bakari. Haven't approached the Mako yet either. Carlton Tux. We're still 5 short. We're gonna end up searching for it again. Always do. Backtracking a little bit. Visit the Mako. Mako looks recoverable. Rosen maybe, but hardly looks damaged. Mako would not be a bad place for the monument either. Derptron 2000. Amina Waberi. The escape pod, one of the escape pods. Thought something triggered when you walked up to the escape pod. Another spot for the monument. Dog tag. Probably one of the ones I've missed before. Mandira Ramen. Caroline Granado. Talitha Draven. Not the same Talitha that we gave the sedative to. I don't think. That wouldn't make sense. The old cockpit. Could recover the seats, but Joker likes his new leather bucket seats much better. He doesn't want the old seats. It'd be a miracle if this was the last dog tag. I wasn't watching the count. 20! Rosamund Draven. Yes, all dog tags retrieved. Don't have to do an extra 5-minute search. Here we come, full circle. It's time to plant the monument. So, in terms of whether or not the game needs an update, a remaster, this is why. I mean, this is on PC in 1080, and look at some of these textures. As beautiful as the game is, and it does hold up well, there are a lot of really blurry textures like that. They come at you at some of the weirdest times, too. Like, what? Seriously, the side of the hull of the Normandy, they couldn't clean that up? So if they remastered the game, they wouldn't have a lot of work to do, I don't think. Just clean up the existing PC versions. How hard would that be? I was wondering that. I was wondering. Did Shep just pull that out of her ass? I think she did. Spider, are you still there? What's your story tonight? I don't think Spider's there right now. It's like one of those dino sponge things in a capsule. You just add water. There you go. And then it... Midnight Mishap says this looks like Dead Space. You're the second person to mention that. That's weird. I've never heard anyone, until just the other day, and again today, I had never heard anyone compare... compare Mass Effect and Dead Space. Yeah, I'm getting a little tired. I was just wondering if you're streaming tonight, Spider. Just wondering if you're streaming. Yeah, prepping for a stream. That was my question. That was my question. Although, I'll tell you what, Spider. I'm going to try... see if I can do this right. After I... end the stream. We haven't dropped in on Soul Escape yet. Soul Escape has jumped in a few times, has hosted me a number of times, and Soul Escape, she seems like an awesome person. It's time to jump in on Soul Escape. We're going to host Soul Escape in a couple minutes here when I wrap up. She's playing Fallout 4, and if I can do it right, Spider, I'm going to try and get the auto host to work tonight. I know it did not last night. I didn't have it on. When Soul Escape is done at some point, hopefully the auto host will switch over to Spider. I'm going to try and get this all working. So thank you, everyone. Mass Effect 2, we're off to a great start. I think we're off to a great start. We'll catch up with the rest of the crew on Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. We've got a 12-hour stream on Tuesday. Octodad is awesome. Octodad, why am I know I haven't played the whole thing. Why do I feel like I've played part of it, but I know I haven't played the whole thing? That doesn't make sense. Maybe I haven't even played part of it. I've only watched it, and I have a false memory of playing the beginning of Octodad. How weird. How weird. So, cheers everyone. I'm just wrapping up Venture Fear, just wrapping up the stream for the night. We've been going almost 9 hours. It was meant to be an 8-hour stream, and we're going a little longer than that. So I'll be back on Tuesday. I hope to see you all then. Everybody have a great start to your week. Hope you have a good Monday. Thank you everyone for the company, for the hosts, for the generosity. Big hugs for all. Big Wookiee hugs for everyone. You were thinking about trying Octodad Venture Fear. Whether my memory is false or not, it's hilarious. I know the whole wedding ceremony at the beginning of the game. I can picture the whole thing. I've either watched it too many times or forgotten playing part of it. Cheers, everyone. Have a great night. I will see you all Tuesday.